Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be trying to draw this but on here and make this look nice onto here. Now this is Art the Gobbo. It is a little goblin I made. She does art. Her name is Art, and here's the first little sketch I did of her. Right there. There's Art the Gobbo. And there's her again. We're going to try and do this and make it better. I was sketching in that sketchbook and realized, why not just do it here? And it was definitely not because I messed up the base and didn't feel like erasing it. That would never happen. I would never do such a thing. Now, I am only using that as my reference. I did have references when creating that, but well, I had a pose reference when creating that. We have nothing. Alright, I may have to grab a reference for the ears though, because for some reason I cannot perspective goblin ears, no matter how hard I try. We're actually not gonna make this with a box, because that was kind of the issue I was running into last time, was she was way too flat. I mean, she is flat, but like her whole body was very flat. There was no cylinderness to her like any of her body. Honestly, I feel like I'd do better if I drew her as a cylinder, but that's perspective drawing, so we're just gonna pretend like that's not right there. Maybe we'll do what we did in that drawing and start with the head. I feel like I always have a lot more difficulty trying to copy a drawing that is already drawinged. Alright, there we go. It wouldn't be difficult if I detailed that at all, because I could go off the details, but that's cheating. I still want to build it off the base, so we're using the base. Alright, that might not make sense, but I really don't care. Alright, she has a massive cranium. Not important. She's gonna cover it up with her ginormous fucking hat. I think it's called a beret or a barrette. Nope, barrette's the hair clips. I think it's called a beret. Could be wrong. Don't care. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and get this in here. Now, what's her clothes look like? It's just like a weird, like, apron thingy. I don't know. I just thought of what artists look like, and I was like, artists or painters wear this, right? Yeah. Do painters wear this? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not a painter. I've painted twice in my entire life. One of which looks decent, and then the other one kind of looks like shit, but I still like it because I painted it. It's a painting of Miku. She kind of looks like shit. She's all messed up in all kinds of different places, but I like it. Alright. I'll do some more paintings sometime, but maybe I could record those ones. I don't know. Alright. There. We want to add some curvature to the actual fucking body, because that has none. And we are going to be getting rid of some when we add the clothing, but we want at least a little bit still, because we don't just want it to look like a plain little sheet. Although, actually, technically, that is exactly what the character would look like. That is what I was envisioning when making it. The little original sketch that I made is exactly what I was thinking of. But I want to add a little bit more detail to it this time. Alright. Because I just think it'll be a little more interesting and more fun to draw if I try to detail it a bit, even if I don't really want it to be a super detailed character all the time. Alright. There we go. Also, the whole reason that character exists is because I was thinking a friend was telling me about a goblin that he made, and then I couldn't remember anything about what he said. Literally like a single... I could not recall a single word of... Why'd that fall over? Of like how he described the goblin. So I was like, I'm gonna try to draw it from what I remember. This is not what it looked like at all. Actually, I don't know what it looks like. He never described what it looked like. He just described traits about it. So technically, I guess this could look like it. Also, this is way too small. I typically give, every time I draw my goblins, I typically give them human proportions, but I did decide early on, they don't have human proportions. Their arms are much, much longer. Because I think that's more interesting. And I just kind of wanted to give the goblins longer arms. Also, I have yet to draw a single male goblin. But the only difference between male and female goblins in my little universe is the males have pointy ears and the females have rounded ears. I do not follow that when drawing Wimp, though. I just draw their ears however the fuck I want her ears to look like in the moment. I just do what's easiest. I just come up with rules and then immediately just don't follow them. That's how writing a story works, right? It's not like details are important or anything. Also, something I think is funny is her clothing that I've given her is not time appropriate. This type of clothing does not exist yet. I don't care though, I think it's funny. We can just say she made it, it doesn't matter. Because she's literally just wearing a pair of, like, I don't know, basketball shorts and a random white t-shirt or a random colored t-shirt. Like, that doesn't exist yet. It doesn't matter though, it's funny, so it does exist. In this specific context. She's not an important character anyways, it doesn't actually matter. Alright. I'll give her some significant story thing eventually, I'm sure. If I keep drawing her, she'll become crucial to the story. Wimp wasn't supposed to be crucial to the story, and then I kept drawing her, and now all of the story anchors on the decisions that she makes. The entire whole series. And that is definitely not just a way of me coming up with how to do alternate routes of the characters on, like, if they were evil or not. That would never. Yes, it is. Alright, how the hell do I do? You know, I'm realizing I should have kept my reference up. Because I did this anatomy up. Like, I was not trying with the actual anatomy. So why did I think this was going to be a good idea? Well, you see, it's because I lack the thinking part in my brain. We just have the action part. There's no thinking allowed. Too long! It's like I was kind of giving her a chest here. She doesn't have a chest. Goblins in my story lay eggs, so, you know, they don't have breasts. So, they don't actually... They're all flat-chested. But that's fine. Alright, that's just muscle. Alright, maybe she's got her hand in her pocket. She does have a pocket right here that I want to fill with brooches. I want to put paint brooches in this pocket. Paint brooches and pencils. Lots of random shit I don't really know. Boom. Perfecto. Is it really? No, but it's fine. Alright. So I don't know how this folds, nor do I know how it would fold, so we're yet again just doing some more guessing, because guessing's the best way to get you where you want to go. Is that true? I don't know. Ask a smart person. I don't fucking know. Right, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Where would her waist be? Her waist would be right fucking here. So leg, knee, leg, knee, leg. Long. How long is body compared to leg? I think your torso is the same size as your thigh. Something's not right here. Alright, hold on. But then the whole body is the size of the legs. Something's not right here. I done diddly done something wrong. This whole not measuring at all thing seems to have its drawbacks sometimes. I never would have guessed. If you would have told me not planning ahead was gonna hinder my abilities, I wouldn't have guessed. Why is this so quiet all of a sudden? I don't care. Right. We still need to get her legs in here. I feel like I always mess up. Oh, her knees are at completely different heights. That's, kind of an issue. Let's go ahead and fix that. Because they were at drastically different heights. Ow. Hit my pencil. Alright. We can deal with little bits of different heights, but drastically different heights, that's a no-go. That's not gonna happen. Right. Why do they look so different? I swear I drew them exactly the same. Why do you not look right? Kind of reminds me of like a... What are they called? Kangaroos. Kind of reminds me of kangaroo legs. Alright, let's try and fix this. We can use a big eraser. How are we going to fix this? I don't know. I do not have an answer. Alright. She's a goblin. She's got weird little limbs. They're lanky, and I can make them weird looking. Because, like I said, goblins. So let's try to lean into that. Maybe that'll... If they just look really weird, maybe they'll look correct in a way. I really don't know. I'm just kind of guessing and spamming buttons. No, that doesn't look right. Do I care? No, we're just gonna leave it. Or I could make the shorts even longer. Make the shorts longer. And then do this magic thing called just bring the knee up here and just like draw little bits of the leg so there's no knee at all. I might do that. This eraser's almost dead. Alright. Go like that. There we go. Swipe all that out. Right into the carpet, right where the pencil shavings belong. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. Shorts. Presto. And... Alright. Now what? Now the legs. But do it right this time. Don't do it wrong. No pressure. No pressure. Just do it right. Alright. You've got the line. You've got the line. Look at that, we've got 2 lines already. It's pretty much almost done, right? Yeah. Just take it slow. Take it calm. Just go fast. Don't even think about it. Just draw lines. Turn them into legs. Ka-chow. Amazing. Wonderful. Whimsical. Wow. Leg. And bam, a leg appears. Still looks a little bit like shit, but whatever. I don't care. I don't feel like doing the legs anymore. We're just gonna take whatever shitty legs. Oh, this is why it looks so wrong. It's because there's no fucking perspective on any of this. You see, she was supposed to be leaning this way. Like, she's mainly facing forward right now. She was supposed to be facing, this is the front of her, like this. There's no overlap between her legs. There's no distance on any of this. I didn't do any perspective at all. Well, that's a little bit of a whoopsie, and that's why it kind of looks wrong right here, too, because there's no perspective, so it just looks like she's moving her shoulder. Let me grab this. I did a better job at showing the perspective on here. Right now, I feel like this one's better. God dang it. This one's winning. This one's not supposed to win. I did this one in like 5 minutes. God damn it. Yeah, what are you gonna do, right? Start all the way over? No. We're just gonna try and do it better. Alright. So if there's some perspective, let's try and recover this and recover the perspective. Is this a smart idea? I really don't know. Maybe we should just ditch the perspective at this point, but let's try and see what we can do. Because when in doubt, we can always just undo it and just ditch the perspective. Because right now, this is very confusing. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. I'm really not too worried about that. I'm not worried about the hands, because I wasn't even planning on actually drawing hands. She wasn't going to get any. Alright, so that would mean for the legs we would want this. That would mean this leg right here. Would mean Kachowabunga, which would mean this leg right here and here, which would mean like this. But then that's wrong because it's not wide enough. Those are definitely too wide, but that's not wide enough now. We're gonna ditch the perspective, and we're just gonna try to turn it. Oh wait, let's go ahead and give her a face first before we do anything else, because it'll just be easier if she already has a little bit of a face. Give her a giant hat, one of them weird berets. I don't actually know how these berets work, so I've just been doing big scribbles and just calling it one. I don't know what it is. So this is what she gets. Whatever the fuck that is. Not actually a huge fan of this one. Alright. There we go. Yeah, sure. No, I don't like that. So we're gonna undo it. And then we'll get a better one in. How are we gonna get a better one in? Let's go ahead and do this. Like maybe this. There, is that better? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's fine. Kind of reminds me of those hats that have the bill. They look like this kinda, and they have a bill on them. Let's see if I can draw one of those. I don't really know what those ones look like that well, so. Yeah, now we're not going to draw one of those. But whatever. The sketch can stay there, because I'm just not going to move it. We've got circles. Circles for the eyes. Now, we'll do this, how her eyes work. Give big ol' nose. They've got lots of outline on their nose. All the goblins go like that. I gotta give her an ear. Could I plan this ear out? Yes, I could. Am I going to? Absolutely. Fuck not. We can just put her ear down, but then that's like sad. We don't want to do sad goblin. We want to point her ear up. Happy goblin. Alright. There we go. There. Perfection. Is it really? Nah, but it's fine. Alright, then you wouldn't even be able to see the other ear at all, but that's boring. So we're just gonna Just a little bit, you know. Alright, yeah, we're gonna fix this now. Make it look wonderful. Alrighty. Did my best. Still think this is better. I still think this is better than this. She's way more long in this. She needs to be smaller. I did remove her arm, which I actually intended to do in the first place. You can see in this, she does not have that arm. She's only supposed to have one arm. But, yeah, I think I like the original sketch that I did better. I did make one design change, though, that I am going to keep, is her smaller ears. I think I want her to have smaller ears. But, yeah. Gonna have to take the L. See you tomorrow. Not my best work. The sketch is better. Have a wonderful day. I think I already said see you tomorrow. I don't know, subscribe or something.